Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I apologize if my voice sounds scratchy. I do have a little cold, so we're just gonna have to roll with it. And I'm actually filming this on New Year's Eve. Yes, um, I can't really go out and do too much, so I'm just gonna film because I enjoy filming, and I'm just gonna eat some finger food and watch a movie. I know I'm an old lady, but what can I say? So let me know down in the comments what you wound up doing on New Year's Eve. Were you a homebody like me, or did you go out and do something exciting? Definitely would love to hear all about it. So today we're going to be talking about my first official project pan, and if you're not subscribed to this channel, please consider doing so, and let's jump on into it. So I have been doing monthly makeup baskets for a few months, and it's definitely been helping me rotate through my project, and I've kind of been calling those like a project progress because I just want to use the items, and I have hit a lot of pan by doing that, but I've gotten to the point where I think I actually want to start setting specific panning goals. I will still be doing the makeup baskets in conjunction to the project pan, and the reason why is you kind of have to do this stuff to tailor your own collection and your own needs. It's not like a one fits all. My collection is still on the new side. The oldest item is only like 13 months old. And my problem is I got a little bit crazy when I first joined YouTube and bought a little too much too fast. So I don't want to just like focus on one thing and let everything else sit there and get old. I want to focus on something, but then also give lots of love and use to the new things so they don't become old, unused things. I hope that makes sense. So like, I have a palette that I'm going to focus on, but I'm going to like combine it with other palettes as part of the journey. So I had trouble deciding. I didn't know if I wanted to make this a 2-month or a 3-month project. I think what I'm going to do, because like I've never done it before, the shades that I already had pan on, I did it kind of naturally, so I didn't really time it. I think I'm just going to do an update at the end of January and again at the end of February, so that would be 2 months, and then we'll see where we're at. If I have not met my major goals with the palette, we'll continue and do it the 3rd month, and if I have, we'll start a different project pan. So let me just jump on in and show you what we're going to be doing. So when some people pan, they actually want to use up the whole shade. For my purposes, I just want to hit pan. So I just want to be able to see the middle pan. And I'm going to be doing a video coming soon on like the reasons I'm doing this, because everyone has different reasons. I just had a lot going on in December with my health and stuff, and I didn't get a chance to film that video. But I think it's very interesting as to like why people do it, and I think my story could help some people. So the palette we're going to be using is the Modern Renaissance, and I already hit pan on Tempera and Vermeer back in October when it was in the makeup basket that month, so that really excited me. I chose this one to do because I did hit pan on 2 shades naturally. I think that just shows I really love the palette and enjoy using it, and it pairs well with other palettes, so I thought it was something that I could have an achievable goal. So my goal is to hit pan on 5 additional shades. I'm not going to select the shades in advance because I want to kind of let my creativity take over and see what I'm drawn to. But if I had to make a bet, Bone Fresco has the biggest dip going, besides the one that already have pan, and I love that shade, so I'm going to assume that's going to be one of them. And Golden Ochre I tend to use a lot too. And the other 3 will be a mystery because I've kind of been all over the palette lately, so I'm really excited. I really want to hit pan on these 5 shades. I just want to feel that I'm getting good use out of all my palettes since I have so many. The next thing I want to work on is this is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. The reason I want to use this up is because I have like different concealers for different purposes. I'm wearing the Tarte Shape Tape today. That's like my main filming concealer because it's very full coverage. And then the Wet n Wild one kind of matches me if I'm not wearing foundation. And then I really like this for brightening if I'm not filming but I have a full face on. But I also have a concealer from NARS, which I bought before they made that announcement that they were no longer cruelty free. So, and I kind of got angry about that, so it kind of like stopped me from using the concealer. So as soon as I finish this one up, I wanted to start on that NARS one because obviously I want to get it out of my collection, but it's never going to get out of the collection unless I use it, because I'm not going to throw away something that expensive. It's just wasteful, and I bought it before they made that announcement. So I'm pretty far down on this. I'd say about 80% done. I'll take a picture. I'm like around like the, I guess, the U in the word ColourPop. So hopefully I can get this done in this time period. I'm pretty confident that I can. Next thing I want to focus on is the Smashbox Photo Finish Face Primer. It is a travel size, not to be confused with like the mini, which is much smaller. And the reason I want to focus on this is because I have so many face primers. Like, I don't know where they all came from. I guess some were free with orders. I just feel like I wound up with a lot. I had been working on the Too Faced one for a while, and I fell in love with the Vanishing Stick foundation, the seamless one from Hourglass. And everyone's told me, like, do not use the Too Faced primer with the Hourglass Vanishing Stick. They don't play well together. And the Smashbox products play very well with this foundation. I have this foundation on today, and I have this on today. So that's why I'm more focused on this. I think I should be able to do this because even though, like, it says you only need like one little drop, my skin is so freaking dry from like some prescriptions I take for my health and this and that, that like I usually use at least 4 drops. I'm not even kidding. Or my makeup won't stay on. Like, my skin is that dry. I just need it. So I think I can get through this.
So after I filmed the video, I was kind of thinking about it, and I decided there were 2 other products I wanted to add in. The first one is the Smashbox Primerizer. At first, I didn't feel a need to put it in the project because I already had the traditional primer that they have, and also the primerizer is very expensive. It's $42 at full price, but with it being January and me living in the Northeast, my skin is like beyond dry lately, and I honestly do rotate like through the 2, and sometimes I even have them both on at once. And I noticed me actually going through the primerizer pretty fast. So because it is an expensive product, I'm not going to purposely rush through it or anything. Like, I'm not going to try extra hard. I'm just going to give it like the natural use, and I just kind of want to see how fast I naturally use it up. I kind of just want to measure that progress, especially because it is a more expensive product. So I'm just curious to see like how much I use like in a month, how much I use in 2 months. So yeah, it's not, if I don't finish it, it's by no means a problem because I absolutely love it. And I have one on sale in my backup drawer. It's just kind of to track it. So the next thing I wanted to add in is the ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Puppy Love. It is a satin formula. With my monthly makeup baskets, and now with the Project Pan as well, I've always given myself the freedom, if I want to reach for a Super Shock Shadow or any other kind of single, I give myself the freedom to do that as long as I combine it with one of the palettes from the makeup basket. And I'll continue to do that, but I also decided I want to start focusing on specific ones because I have so many of the Super Shock Shadows. So this one's fairly new to me, but I just really like it, and it makes my eyes look nice and open. So my goal is to hit pan on this one. It's not as difficult to hit pan on a Super Shock Shadow as it is a traditional eyeshadow, but it's still important for me to get some use out of it. So that's my goal with this particular one right now. And depending how long it takes me to hit pan on it, if the project's not over and I meet that goal, I may move on and roll in a second Super Shock Shadow.
So the next item we're going to be working on is a chapstick. This is just from the Chapstick brand, and this is the Total Hydration Soothing Vanilla. I only use one chapstick at a time. I try not to keep a lot of them open, but I do use lip balm every morning and every evening because of my dry skin and dry lips, etc. So I don't have too much left to go on this one, as you can see. So I think I should be able to use this up rather quickly and then hopefully move on to the next one, because I do have like some in my backup drawer. When stuff goes on sale, sometimes I'll put stuff like in my little supply drawer. I know a lot of people do that. So because I do well with lip balm, I thought it would be really encouraging to have it in the project. The next thing I want to use up is this Marc Jacobs travel size mascara. It is the Velvet Noir in the shade Noir. I love this mascara so much, but I have this open, and I have the Essence Lash Princess. I don't like to keep too many open at once, so I kind of just want to use, even though I like this, I just do want to make sure I stay focused on it and I use it so that, because mascaras are really the one product that I really do pay attention to the date. Like my palettes, I'm obviously not going to throw my palette out after a year. I plan to keep my palettes like for several years, but yeah, mascara, I try to pay attention to the date and not keep it more than a few months. So I want to make sure that I use this so I don't waste any product. This is the Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist, and I just really like this product, and I typically use it daily, so I don't think I'll have a problem getting through it. And finally, this is kind of just silly, but if I don't put them in here, I'm not going to use them. I have like I got like this whole box of like mini perfume samples. This one is Prada Candy, and because I have this box now, I need to use them and not just waste them, because that tends to happen sometimes, and now I just have like this surplus amount. So I want to make sure I use at least 2 of these during the project. I'll probably use more. That's why I put them in here, just to make sure that I just don't waste this whole giant box of samples. And it's kind of nice to try different perfumes, because I only have like 1 large bottle of perfume right now, so even though these are tiny, it's nice to try different things. So those are my official products that are in the project pan. And then I'm going to be filming a separate video with my makeup basket items. I don't do every category for the makeup baskets. I just do eyeshadow, bronzer, highlighter, and lipsticks, because those are like my biggest categories. So some of the items you won't see again, but you will see this again in the makeup basket. So thank you so much for watching, and definitely let me know in the comments, have you ever done a project pan before? Are you doing one right now? Have you done one in the past? And if you have any tips and tricks, I'd love to hear them. And yeah, just let me know what you thought of this video. And if you liked it, please give me a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Bye.